Hi all. This session is for class 7, subject mathematics, chapter 9, ratio and proportion. Topic covered in this session is word problems in percentages. Exercise 9.4. First Roman, express the following as percentages. First sum, 30 centimeter of 1.5 meter. According to the question, we have to find the percentage of 30 centimeter in 1.5 meter. Right? Let us find the solution. The question is 30 centimeter of 1.5 meter. First, we have to write it in fraction form. So, 30 centimeter divided by 1.5 meter. Look at the sum. Unit differs. First, we have to convert the differ unit to the same unit. You have to convert both the units to the same unit. So, let us take 1.5 meter and convert it into centimeter. For that purpose, we have to multiply by 100. Okay. On multiplying, we get 30 centimeter in the numerator and in the denominator 150 centimeter. To convert a fraction to a percentage, we have to multiply it with 100. Now, on multiplying with 100, the sum becomes 30 by 150 into 100. On multiplying with 100, the whole terms becomes percentage. That's why percentage symbol also added. Now 0 0 get cancelled, right? Now again we can cancel by 15 table. There is 30 in numerator and 15 in the denominator. Cancelling by 15, we get 2 on the numerator. What are the remaining numbers there? 2 into 10 percentage. On multiplying 2 into 10, 20 percentage is the answer for this question. The solution of the question 30 centimeter of 1.5 meter is 20 percentage. Let us find the solution for the second one. What is the second one? 20 seconds of 20 minutes. Same as the first sum. Okay. Let us find solution. Question is 20 seconds of 20 minutes. We have to write it in the fraction form first. That's why 20 seconds divided by 20 minutes. Same as the previous sum, here also unit differs. We have to convert it into a same unit. For that purpose, to convert it into a same unit, we are multiplying by 60 on the denominator. Why? We know very well that 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Okay. So, for that, to convert to a single unit, then only we can do any arithmetic operation. Okay. Now, multiply by 60 on the denominator. We get 20 seconds in the numerator and in the denominator 20 into 60 seconds. What to do next? Yes, we have to multiply by 100 to convert it into percentage. We have to multiply by 100 percentage. Now cancel 20, 20 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. And 0 in 60 the denominator and 1 0 in 100. What are right? Again we can cancel by 2 because 2 is the common factor for 10 and 6. On cancelling, we get 5 on the numerator and 3 on the denominator. Now the fraction is 5 by 3 percentage. We have to convert it into decimal form. Okay. So On dividing 5 by 3, we get 1.67 percentage. A solution for the sum is 1.67 percentage. What percentage of 25 is 6 1 by 4? This is same as the previous sum, which can be done on another method also. Let us find using the another method. Now, what we have to find here? Percentage of 25 is 6 1 by 4. Okay. So, let the unknown percentage be x. We have to find the value of x here. Now, you have to replace in the question that x in the place of percentage. So, can be written as x percentage of 25 is 25 by 4. How we got this 25 by 4? Yes, on converting the mixed fraction 6 1 by 4, we get the improper 25 by 4. And in the next step, you know very well that in algebraic expression, if there is of the word, you have to use multiplication symbol, and if you find gets, are, is, such a words, in that place you have to use equal to symbol. Okay, so the given terms become x by 100 into 25 equal to 25 by 4. Okay, now on the next step, we have to find the value for x. For that, we have to take every value which is near the x to the opposite side using transposition method. So that 100 is taken to the next side. If it is in division on one side, it should be multiplied on the other side in transposition method. So, x into 25 equal to 25 by 4 into 100. Okay. Now, you can cancel 4 and 100. 25 fours are 100. That's why you are going to cancel 4 and 100. We get 25. On the next step, there is 25 in multiplication with the variable x. That should be brought to the next side. If it is in multiplication, it will become division on the next side. Okay, so x equal to 25 into 25. It is already on the RHS side, and the 25 which is on multiplication with x is written on the denominator of the already existing terms. So, what will be the next? We have to cancel the common factors. Okay, we have to cancel the common terms. Here 25 and 25 get cancelled. What is the remaining there? X equal to 25 is remaining. So, we have to find the percentage. So, the 25 is in percentage. Therefore, the solution for the given sum is 25 percentage. What percentage of 40 is 8? Look at the picture on the right side. Shirt price is 30 and they have given 6 rupees off. Likewise, the question is, according to this question, we have to find the percentage of 40 is 8. Okay. Now, let the percentage be x. And now the question becomes x percentage of 40 is 8. We have to replace multiplication symbol in the place of and equal to symbol in the place of is. So the sum becomes x by 100 into 40 equal to 8. Now what we have to do? We have to find the value for x. For that purpose, we take every values near x to the opposite side, and we can cancel the numbers using common factor. So 100 is taken to RHS side. So x into 40 equal to 8 into 100 percentage. Now we also taken to the next side. So the sum becomes x equal to 8 into 100 is already on the RHS side, and 40, which is in multiplication with x, is brought to the division of the RHS side. We can cancel 8 and 40 using the common factor 8. So we get 5 in the denominator, and 5 and 100 also having the common factor 5. On cancelling by 5, we get 20 on the numerator. So the solution is x equal to 20 percentage, and 20 percentage of 40 is 8. Karan secured 66 out of 75 in science and 47 out of 50 in mathematics. In which subject did he perform better? We cannot find solution for this question directly. We can use a previous method to find the percentage first for each subject. Then it will be easy to compare and find in which subject he performed well. So let us take science first. In that, he secured 66 out of 75. So the total mark for which the exam conducted is 75, and Karan secured is 66. Let us find the percentage for science first. Karan's score in science. We have to write the secured marks in the numerator and the total in the denominator. To convert the given mark to percentage, we have to multiply by 100. Then only it will become percentage. Okay. Let us do 66 by 75 into 100 percentage. Now we can cancel by common factor. So what is the common factor? Yes, 25. Cancelling by 25, we get 4 on the numerator and 3 on the denominator. Again we can cancel 66 and 3. Here 3 is the common factor. By cancelling 66 by 3, we get 22 on the numerator. Now the remaining numbers are 22 into 4. So on multiplying 22 into 4, we get 88. Therefore, Karan's score in science is 88 percentage. Now next, mathematics. Let us find his score in mathematics as percentage. Current score in mathematics is, what is the total here? 50, and he secured 47 out of 50. So 47 should be written on the numerator and 50 on the denominator. And to convert to percentage, we have to multiply by 100. So 47 by 50 into 100. We can cancel by the common factor. 100 and 50 are cancelled by 50. On cancelling, we get 2 on the numerator. Okay. Now the remaining numbers are 47 into 2. Therefore, the percentage is 94 percentage. Now we can compare. Percentage in science is 88% and in maths is 94%. Therefore, he secured more marks in mathematics. In mathematics, he performed better than science. If Kritika secured 433 marks out of 500 in her annual examination, express her marks as a percentage. The same way what you have did in the previous sum. Okay. Total marks is 500 and she secured 433. We have to find percentage. Let us find solution. Marks secured by Kritika out of 500 is 433. To find percentage, we have to write 433 divided by 500 into 100. Now, we can cancel 2 zeros in 500 and 2 zeros in 100. The remaining number is 433 by 5 percentage. On dividing 433 by 5, we get 86.6 percentage. Therefore, Kritika's mark in percentage is 86.6 percentage. In a city, adult females constitute 36%, adult males constitute 39%, and children form the remaining percentage of the population. If the population of the city is 1 crore, how many children are there in the city? Here, they have given a survey in which females percentages 36 and males percentages 39, and we have to find the percentage of children in the city and number of children in the city. Total population is 1 crore. Okay, right. Let us find the solution. They have given that percentage of female is 36% and percentage of male is 39%. Total percentage means 100. You know very well that. Total percentage is equal to percentage of adult plus percentage of children. Here, percentage of adult are grown up person. Whom are they? Percentage of adult is equal to percentage of female plus percentage of male. In the question itself, they have given the percentage. So, percentage of female in the question is 36% and percentage of male in the question they have given 39%. And adding this to 75%. So, percentage of adult is equal to 75% and we have to find percentage of children. So, we can substitute this 75% in total percentage equal to percentage of adult. Okay, then we can find the percentage of children. It will be easy. Now, percentage of children is equal to total percentage minus percentage of adult. Now, on subtracting 100 minus 75, we get 25%. Percentage of children in the city is 25%. But they asked us to find number of children. Okay, here we know very well that we can find the solution. Here, number of children equal to 25% of 1 crore. Okay, 25% can be written as 25 by 100 into 1 crore. Now 0 0 get cancelled. 2 zeros are cancelled in 100 and 2 in the crores. What is the remaining here? 25 into 1 lakh. Okay. On multiplying these two, we get 25 lakh. Therefore, number of children in the city is equal to 25 lakhs. Mukesh saves 18% of his salary. If he saves rupees 4,860 per month, what is his actual salary? In the question they have given that savings percentage is 18 and amount for 18% is 4,860. We have to find Mukesh's salary for a month. Let Mukesh's salary be rupees X. We have to find the value of X, which is salary of Mukesh per month. Given he saves 18% of his salary. Okay. So 18% of what is the salary here? We have taken it as X is equal to rupees 4,860. 18% of salary they have given that the saving amount is 4,860. That's why we have written here like this. Now we have to remove percentage and write 18 by 100 the place of multiplication symbol, and X is equal to rupees 4,860. 18 by 100 into X is equal to rupees 4,860. You can bring 18 by 100 to the right hand side as a reciprocal. Okay, using transposition method. Here we are using transposition method. Okay, now X is equal to 4,860 into reciprocal of 18 by 100 is 100 by 18. Now the common factors. Here we are going to cancel by common factor 18. 18 27s are 486. Here is a 0 at the end of 486. We have added that. So we get 270. Now the remaining number are 270 into 100. Therefore, X is equal to 27,000. Mukesh salary for a month is rupees 27,000. In a public examination, 91% students passed and 8,820 students failed. How many students appeared for the examination? How many students passed the examination? Here in this question, they have given 91% of students passed the examination and number of students failed is 8,820. We have to find total number of students appeared for the examination and also number of students passed the examination. Let us find. Let the total number of students appeared for examination be X. And they have given that 91% student passed. Okay. And the number of students failed is equal to 8,820. In this case, if you know percentage of students failed, we can compare it to 8,820 and we can find the total number of students. How to find the percentage? We always know that percentage is 100. We compare the given percentage to 100. In that case, total percentage of students is 100% and they have given that 91% student passed. If you subtract these two, we get 9%, which is the percentage of students failed. Okay, now we have percentage of students failed and also number of students failed. In this case, we can write it as 9% of total students is equal to 8,820. Here we don't know the total students. In that place we use x. So the sum becomes 9% of x is equal to 8,820 and which can be written as 9 by 100 into x is equal to 8,820. In this case, to find the value of x, the number which is nearer to x is transposed to the opposite side. Now, x is equal to 8,820 into 100 by 9, which is now on multiplying numerators, we get x is equal to 8,82,000 divided by 9. On dividing 8,82,000 by 9, we get the value of x 98,000. So, the total number of students appeared for the examination is equal to 98,000. The next question they asked us number of students passed. We have to find that also. Number of students passed the examination is equal to total students minus number of students failed. Now we know that total students, which is 98,000, and the number of students failed is they have given in the question itself 8,820. So on subtracting these two, we get 89,180. Therefore, number of students passed is equal to 89,180. In a school, 42% of the students played cricket and 24% played football. The rest of the students chose tennis. If 170 students chose tennis, how many students played cricket? They have given percentage of students played cricket is 42% and football played student is 24% and the remaining played tennis. Here number of students played tennis is equal to 170 and we have to find number of students played cricket. Let us find the solution. Percentage of students chose cricket equal to 42%. Percentage of students chose football is equal to 24%. These are given in the question itself. And also given that number of students chose tennis is 170. We know that how to find the remaining if they have given in percentage. Percentage is always compared to 100%. Remaining student chose tennis is found by subtracting 42 and 24 from 100. On subtracting 100% minus 66%, we get 34%. Students chose tennis is equal to 34%. Let the total strength of students be x In that case, we know that student shows tennis is 34%, which can be written as 34 by 100 into total number of students, and also in the question they have given that number of students shows tennis is equal to 170. Therefore, in total strength, 34% of students shows tennis is equal to 170. Now, x is equal to 170 into 100 by 34. 34 by 100 is written in reciprocal form on the opposite side. Cancelling the common factor. Here common factor is 34. Cancelling 34 and 170. We get 5. 34 5s are 170. X equal to 5 into 100. Now x value is 500. Total students is equal to 500. We have to find number of students played cricket. Okay, they have given percentage and we know the total students now. We can find it easily. 42% of 500. 42% can be written as 42 by 100. Of is replaced as multiplication and 500 written. Now, cancelling two zeros in 100 and 500. The remaining numbers are 42 into 5. Therefore, multiplying 42 and 5 get 210. Number of students played cricket is equal to 210. An employee's salary in 2018 was rupees 1,20,000. If he gets a 15% rise annually, what would be his salary by the end of 2021? In this case, they have given that salary amount of an employee in 2018 is 1,20,000. Every year he gets increment in 15%. So we have to find his salary amount at the end of 2021. What they have given? They have given the employee's salary in 2018 is rupees 1,20,000. Increase in salary every year is equal to 15%. Now we have to find salary in 2019. How can we find? We know that in 2018, 1,20,000 is his salary amount. With that, we have to find 15% of 1,20,000. If you find that and add with the salary amount of 2018, we can get the salary amount in 2019. Okay. Now 15% of 1,20,000. Okay. Two zeros in 100 and 1,20,000 get cancelled. And we have to multiply 15 and 1,200. On multiplying we get 18,000, which will be added to 1,20,000, and therefore salary amount 1,38,000 is got by the employee in the year 2019. Next, we have to find the salary in 2020. Here, we have to add the salary amount of 2019 first and then 15% of 2019 salary. Okay, 15% of 1,38,000. 2 zeros in 100 and 1,38,000 get cancelled. On multiplying 15 and 1380, we get 20,700, which should be added to salary amount of 2019, which is 1,38,000. We get rupees 1,58,700. This is the salary amount which the employee received in 2020. Next, we have to find salary amount in 2021. As I told you already, we have to find the 15% of salary for the year 2020, which is the before year's amount. Okay. Then we have to add the 15% of salary with that same salary amount of the previous year. So, the previous year's salary amount is 1,58,700 and we have to find 15% of that amount. 15 by 100 into 1,58,700. 2 zeros get cancelled. 15 into 1,587 is 23,805. We have to add this amount with the salary amount of 2020 and adding we get rupees 1,82,505, which is the salary amount of the employee at the end of 2021. Therefore, the employee's salary by the end of 2021 is rupees 1,82,505. Thank you all.